Alright, let's go. Bah! Jab, jab. Right hook. Oh yeah, that looked like it hurt mainstream media. Let's go. Bah! Bang! Bang! Boom! You don't see it coming, dude. Oh! You didn't see that either, did you? Oh man. What a crazy week, everybody. Swamp Cleaner Harry here, back with another video for you. This one, I am hyped up. What a great week we've had. What a great weekend. Happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope you guys having a nice weekend for yourselves. And I hope that you are enjoying what we have just witnessed this past couple of days that has just descended upon the mainstream media in all glory, especially onto you, CNN. Oh, well, we are going to get into it right away. Like I said, hope everybody's had a great 4th of July weekend. Hope you guys will be enjoying Tuesday, the actual 4th of July, the Independence Day of this great nation, when it became the nation that is the best place to live in the world. Alright, let's get aside to that. Today, we are talking about Trump getting in the ring and knocking around mainstream media. For the past couple of days, Trump has been railing mainstream media. Mika Brzezinski, Joe Scarborough of MSNBC, those two Muppets. Then you have him going after CNN, Mr. Trump, I love you. Going after CNN, fraudulent news. Not even fake anymore. Completely fraudulent. Completely fabricated. Because Project Veritas, Trump's handler or Trump's helper in the ring, has completely bulldozed the entire Russia-Trump narrative. That is dead. That is gone. That is a nothing burger, just like out of the mouth of Mr. Van Jones, and just like out of the mouth of Mr. Bonafide, one of the supervising producers that is out of Atlanta. They have themselves cornered themselves into a little bit of corner, and they are just going to flail out and lash out at us now because we have got them where we want them. Actually, Trump has got them where he wants them. Completely answering everybody's questions about why are your own employees saying that this is complete bullshit, complete fabrication, this is a nothing burger, and how they are saying that they're only doing this for ratings. This is wonderful for CNN. Even though they are in the basement already, a ratings boost is a rating boost. Somebody's going to get paid for that. So if they're going to push a narrative that's fake and false and doesn't have any evidence to it, so be it. We're going to make some money. This is exactly what we've been trying to show the masses for the past couple of months, that CNN is completely fake. They are only doing this to help themselves and to help their buddies in the deep state paint Trump in a negative light and in any way possible to get him impeached and get him removed from office. Maybe even possibly killed. Hey, you know what? We've been seeing that violent rhetoric coming out of the left. But oh, no. No. Hold your horses, everybody. When Donald Trump retweets a video clip of somebody who superimposed CNN's logo onto Vince McMahon's head, and Trump tackling him to the ground and punching him in the head a couple times because it was all for show. Remember, that video clip is from WrestleMania 2007. Apparently, that is inciting violence. Can you believe it? CNN is coming out and saying that what Trump retweeted today, well, yesterday, Sunday, July 2nd, was completely inciting violence against the media. CNN, you have got a cheek. You have got a cheek on you, saying that what it was taken and made completely in the guise of satire, not something with an underlying message. Shakespeare in the Park, your rendition of Julius Caesar. Has anybody forgotten that? Well, the libtards have. Hashtag fucking goldfish. CNN, you are pathetic trying to pull this double standard saying that Trump is now inciting violence against the media, when for 2 years you've been railing on Donald Trump saying that He's a horrible person. He's a racist. He's a sexist, misogynistic man. That he's going to kill everybody with his health care bill, and that he's the next Hitler. And of course, an extension of that, you got Kathy Griffith, who was an employee of CNN. Oh, big surprise there. Holding up the bloody severed head of Trump, a mock-up, ISIS style, making it look like she just cut his head off. But that was just artistic expression. Of course, also, like I said before, Julius Caesar in the Park, their rendition of Julius Caesar, showing Donald Trump being assassinated. Of course, it's Donald Trump, because his wife was speaking in a broken European accent. And you got them having him all looking all like Trump with his comb back orange hair. This facsimile stabbing him to death. And Jack Posobiec even said that was one of the most chilling things he's ever seen. But of course, that was just artistic expression. But when somebody else's artistic expression, such as, i.e., putting the CNN logo on top of Vince McMahon's head and Trump tackling him, and punching him in the head, that is inciting violence. What a double standard. You know what, CNN? You need to shut up. You need to sit down in the corner and finally accept the fact that you are fake news, that you're fraudulent, that you're working for yourselves. You're only looking out for you because you want ratings, you want your money, and you think that your viewers are dumb as shit, just like one of your other producers said in another video that Project Veritas exposed you in. You have nothing. You have nothing left. You're completely discredited. And I'm going to go back to a video that I just watched earlier today. Tim Pool even said that the moment that he lost it with CNN was when Don Lemon came out and said that the Malaysian flight that was lost a few years ago could have been sucked up by a black hole. Oh, that sums it up right there. CNN. You will only say things, you will only push narratives if you think it is going to make you money. That's not journalism. That's propaganda. That's even worse than propaganda, because propaganda has an ideology behind it, or a drive, or something that you even believe in. You don't even believe in those certain talking points. You just believe in the money that you're going to be getting from the ratings. You guys are pathetic. CNN, I hope that President Trump pulls your press credentials and you are not allowed to set foot within the confines of the White House. I hope you don't set foot inside the White House ever again until you can prove yourself that you can straighten your organization out, stop being just propaganda puppets, and actually present real news. Unbiased, factual news, without the spin, without the bullshit. It's really pathetic. I mean, the double standard is just absolutely insane. Remember, WrestleMania, Trump's tweet that he retweeted, it was about WrestleMania. That was satire. WrestleMania is entertainment television. Wrestling is choreographed. All that stuff was completely fake. You can even see in the video, he wasn't even punching him that hard. It looks like he was just punching him off the top of his head, not even like in the face. Vince McMahon was okay after that. But remember, it's a show, it's a play. You have to be, oh, he just punched me in the head, I'm knocked out now. He wins. That's it. But you're grasping at straws, and you're trying to help your deep state friends try to push the 25th Amendment hashtag that I've been seeing all over Twitter today. It's hilarious. People on Twitter are going nuts about what Trump tweets. It's amazing how Trump can, in one tweet, completely control the minds of all these zombie people, which is entertaining and delightful at the same time. But it's a double-edged sword. It shows how sad it is that these people are completely just zombies and will digest anything the mainstream media will tell them. And if you want to get to a bigger picture, all this is just a distraction. Russia was just a distraction from the real collusion that was going on. How the DNC screwed over Bernie Sanders in the primaries. How they were trying to pin Russia on Donald Trump, even though Obama knew months beforehand that Russia tried to do something and failed, because there isn't actually any proof that Russia actually did anything. But it shows the bias that the administration had. They were not impartial. They were actually in league with the Hillary Clinton campaign. That is why John Podesta had to testify behind closed doors. We don't know what actually was said yet, but it'll probably come out very soon. Hopefully we see that. Loretta Lynch has just a couple more days until she has to give up the evidence about what her actions were doing during the campaign, why she met Bill Clinton on the tarmac. You know they weren't talking about the wedding or the kids. You know they were talking about how to screw over Trump. It's not rocket science, everybody. This is it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure this stuff out. It's very simple. Just follow who's friends of who, follow who's getting paid, and see what happens. So anyway, this is more of a rant than anything else, but it pretty much plasters the mainstream media as fake news, especially CNN. Put a big fake news sticker right across that face. Don't let them talk. Don't even acknowledge them in the White House. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, don't even go to CNN. Don't even look at Jim Acosta in the eye. I want him to tweet again about how frustrated he is that the White House is taking questions from conservative media. Apparently, conservative media is not allowed to answer questions, and the only people who are supposed to get questions answered are the mainstream media, who are always, if not almost, left-leaning. Apparently, remember what Chris Cuomo said about those emails about WikiLeaks. It's actually illegal to look at all those documents, unless you're the media, because that's different. And all this information you're getting from us. So remember, be a good little person, suck up all the information that we give you, don't question it, because you're supposed to be a good little zombie. Alright guys, well I'm going to end it there. Just a quick reminder, this is a shout out to Based Mama and Dave Cullen. They are putting forward an event, a free speech event, that's going to be taking place in April of next year, April 12th, hopefully to be exact, in Tempe, Arizona. And it's the Kilroy Free Speech Event. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to have a link in the description to the website where you can submit your email address so you guys can get up-to-date information on the event and what's going to be happening. Also, I'll put a link to their Twitter account so you can stay involved. The Twitter accounts of Base Mama and Dave Cullen as well. And, alright guys, well, Trump was, bam! He was just knocking up the mainstream media today, whipping CNN back and forth, and they're just crying back home to mama. Hilarious. I love it. I knew this 4th of July weekend was going to be fantastic. Let's just top it off with having the great fireworks. I got a ton of fireworks upstairs. I'm going to light them off tomorrow because I'm off. I'm going to have some fun. Alright guys, well, this is Swamp Cleaner Harry. We are draining that swamp. Mainstream media is one of those puddles that's getting sucked up with the high power pump, with the high power pressure hose. We are getting that sucked up, and then we're going to move on to the deep state. Alright guys, MAGA, hope you guys have a great 4th of July, and I will see you later.